Good morning, everybody. This is Hip to Be Square by the name of Wade. I made a decision today to start Hip to Be Square. My plan is to help homeless people. I was homeless myself, and there's a lot of pitfalls for people. It's very hard to stop being homeless and then get a place to live and whatnot. And so I have a few backers that believe in me that I have a lot to give. I have a lot of values, and these values I'd like to share with people. And anyways, what I plan on doing is asking for money from investors or people that want to donate to the idea for an adult male housing facility to help men and women, well, men primarily, because there's already a lot of female assistance. Uh, I seen a need in my community to help the adult male transition from homelessness to having a home and a job and getting things right. People with drug addictions and alcohol addiction, uh, you know, needing assistance to go from broke to having something to making their lives valuable to you know getting a life. It was a real struggle for myself. It's been a transition through 4 or 5 years, um, and I'd like to assist other people with this transition too. um, I believe I have it in me to share my struggles and thoughts so that others don't have to make the mistakes and take so long to you know straighten out their lives if they truly want to. And I truly believe that when I was homeless, I was, why ain't no one helping me? Why can't no one? I need help. I can't do this on my own. um, I got a lot of flack from people like, well, just get a job. Well, what address do I put down on the application since I have none? Well, you get a job now. Hey, you got to take a shower. Where am I going to take a shower when I have no shower? Um, you're going to have to pay more for lunch because you don't have a refrigerator at home because you don't have a home to have a refrigerator at. It's kind of difficult. I'm in a group class that shows the mental pattern of poor people, middle class people, and rich people. And in the class, I was telling the teacher, I was like, I had nothing. And she's like, well, what does that? She didn't understand what that meant to have absolutely nothing. And she's like, well, what didn't you have? That? No, nothing. And what it is that the middle class and the rich are so separated from, say, a homeless person that they would like to help, but they don't know where to help, or they don't want to give a check to a guy that's just going to go buy crack, because that's not helping. That's just adding to the problem. So, I mean, poor people have an attitude towards middle class and rich people, and it goes back and forth. But I'd like to be able to bridge this gap with the consciousness of the community that you know paying someone's electric bill because they're delinquent and are going to get shut off is not fixing the problem. It may fix the solution temporarily, but the problem is a cognitive problem of the individuals. You know, look, I need help, but I need help this way. Well, no, if you get help, then accept the help that's being offered instead of going over there and having knowledge ahead of time, and you're trying to help them help you, when you should just step back and let them help you and accept the help. I fought for many years. I have a friend, Mick, in Ireland. Hi, Mick. Um, for years, it's like he's been helping me from a distance, like, hey, that's not the way it is. That's not the way it is. And he's absolutely right on a lot of things about, you know, um, go over there, shut your mouth, let them help. I mean, it's their job to help you, and then accept the help, and then apply that help to your life, and your life's going to get better. And, now that I'm doing that, my life has gotten so much better. I went from, being discharged from prison for 15 years, being homeless for 3, surviving that um, ordeal, and then now I'm, been trying to work on myself. And it was, I'm a recovering alcoholic, so I always like, went to AA, and then applied it, and it's just amazing how that as you develop as an individual, you start seeing the steps differently, and you're gaining more and more. The more you stick with something, the better you become at it. And so when I apply the hold on, let me get some, yeah, because it's too bright. What I want to do is I would like to serve my community, and I believe that I have the aptitude, I have the all the skills required. I just need the support of my fellow man and woman, because they do their jobs, and everyone, like the other day, yesterday, matter of fact, Tammy's like, well, you're going to have to get certified to teach getting head. And I said, no, I want you to teach it because you're better at that than me. And, I have enough on my plate to run to be square, Hip's house, because I'm going to have to, run AA there. I'm going to have to, organize and manage, people's lives that they're not able to organize and manage their lives, and help them keep on track and make sure that they follow through. So my job is to, to be, one-on-one daily with the residents. I'm going to, residents, or, people that come to get help from me, those individuals, I'm going to have to work with them on a daily basis. So my plate's already full, and I don't want to, oust you. I said, your skills at this class outdo me. And um, we could teach it together, but, I can come in and assist and stuff, here, but I have a different, plan and goal. It's not that it's worse or different. It's just different, but I need, her to support, come in this. I need someone, to come in, skill. I want to teach maybe skill, give these guys opportunity to go to skilled trades, to learn maybe another skill, or to advance their skill to today's time. A lot of things, when I did 15 years in prison, I didn't have the new mindset skills to function in the community, because you were gone for 15 years. The whole world changed, and that was very, very difficult to deal with. They were bringing in robots, and these guys were all, you're going to steal my job. No, you need to adapt to the new time. Go get some, um, robot operating skills or something to, because these machines, robots, were going to need to be maintained and taken care of by, men and women. But instead of, going and learning a new skill so that you could keep a job, or that you could keep, to be of value to society, they wanted to drag their feet, because it's, they think it was going to always be that way. And then when people think that it's always going to be the same way, tomorrow's a new day and it's going to change. And if you don't adapt to the new day, you're going to be held back. And who's holding you back? You, because you're not willing to go get the emotional skills or the physical skills to adapt to the new day. And so that's what I'm working. I worked on, adapting myself to today's times. the way people treat each other, and working on my own personal issues, and demons in the closet to let go. Uh, what I'm, my intent is to, serve my community, and I believe I have a lot of value. A lot of people think, oh, he's an ex-con, he has nothing of value to offer. Well, I think I do, because I did a lot of wrong. Well, that's an example of what not to do. And if people can't get value from that, um, I don't know, why they always have to, say that. Is I believe, my son's been living with me for 3 or more years, and now he's in AA. He quit drinking and drugging, and he's going to AA. He's got a beautiful fiance. He's got a good job with, career potential, and it's all because he lived with me, and because I kept on about alcohol and about drugs and about making the right decision. And it's not the alcohol and drugs; it's the decisions we make based upon erroneous thinking. If we change our thinking, then we change our whole outlook on life. And I did it with myself. And it's kind of funny, is as he's progressing, I'm progressing in my spirituality and position in life, and starting to think that, I do have value. I do have something to offer the community. One guy's a fireman and one guy's a policeman. That's not my gig. My gig is, the things and the value that I can give back to the community. So it's not about uh finding a different thing. It's finding my thing that I can give value back to the community, because I believe, we all need help from everyone else. And I have skills in the things that I have, and other people have those, and we can come together as a community and work towards making the community a better place to live, instead of, just complaining about the problems that are, in the community. Let's overcome them together, in a viable way that everybody benefits. Because, if I can get 5 or 6 guys that are homeless on their feet, working, owning their own property, and getting their job, maintaining job and property, and then they get married and have kids. I've helped more than 5 men. I've helped 5 wives, and then I've helped how many countless kids, and then those kids get to be raised with less dysfunction, and the community's just gonna blow up with, instead of repeating these same mistakes that we keep making with our children, and with, things going on. This I didn't get no help, why should they get some help attitude. We got to get rid of that attitude, where, look, it is my community, it is my job, that if someone's robbing my neighbor, to call the police. you know it is our job to maintain ourselves. We don't, I may be negative, big government, and this and that. And that's the reason it's there, is because as a nation, we're immature. And as people, we all want to say, oh, well, I come from a dysfunction. That all these are excuses. And I've learned from my own personal experience that as an adult, those are just excuses to not change yourself. Oh, I've always done it this way. Well, that way doesn't work. So you're being an idiot, trying to, the same old tricks ain't working today. And so we got to learn new tricks. So thank you for your time. And I hope you support my channel. It's going to be Hip to Be Square. And I'm going to have Hip's house. I'm in the very beginning process of setting up the business plan, the vision, the mission statement, and the values of the thing, which is what I was told, the heart of the idea. Because I believe, I've helped 7 individuals go from homeless to actually having something. And out of 37 people, I have 7 people helping. Now, maybe I could have had more if I'd have been working on myself more and working on this plan more. So I have to step that up. And now I'm going to, utilize these new knowledges so that I can, pass them on to someone else. It was a really eye opener that for me that, hey, wow, I can give back to the community. You know, it's amazing. You know, I'm going to, I listen to Ralph Smart, which he has a channel, Infinite Waters, and he gives me inspiration. He's like, I inspire millions, and I would love to inspire millions too. I mean, not on this egotistical thing. I just want to help people. I see homeless people. I see people downtrodden, and I just want to help them. I just want to show them there's a different way. You don't have to do that no more. You can live a different way, and you can love yourself, and you can, start, finding value within yourself, and making life better. So that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm about. And you all have a blessed day. I'm gonna stop it. I don't know what to do.